Alright, so what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to add another stock to our portfolio. We're going to talk about that, but first I wanted to show you all an update of the other stocks that we currently have in the portfolio. You guys can see right there on the right side of the screen. PKG is one of them that we have in our portfolio, and this is the current idea that we got on the chart. You can see that price currently is hitting our first sell pocket, so I mean automatically you suspect us to get hit with some sellers. Price could initially try to go down. We ultimately have the market in PKG run all the way up to like 220, but it all depends on how price reacts at these first two sell pockets. So far everything looks pretty good there. The next one is Intuitive Machines. You guys can see they look pretty well on this one too, almost nearing that first sell pocket. As always, whenever you see price come to a sell pocket and you don't like the price action, take some off the table. Okay. Now we have our ultimate TP price at the next sell pocket at like $20.35. So everything looks pretty good in that standpoint. And let's go to one more, which is Lockheed Martin. Okay, so you guys can see Lockheed Martin 2 is now hitting this first sell pocket too now. All right, so that are those current three stocks that we got in our portfolio. We already took profit on that Republic Airways Holdings. It didn't take long for the market to hit that area. Now, before I show you the next stock, if you all appreciate the videos and the content that I produce here on this platform, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe here to the channel. This channel here specifically is going to be for our ability to pick stocks that a lot of people don't talk about. I've noticed on this platform that people just give you the same consistent stocks, the Magnificent Seven, you know, the Amazon, the Teslas, the AI stocks, you know, they continually give you the same stocks. But here on this channel, I want to show you that you don't have to be bogged down to the stocks that people give you. Once you understand how prices work and how the market structure of the stock market, you will begin to see other opportunities in other stocks, right? Because there's thousands of stocks out there and every stock has the ability to move, not just the ones that people talk about on this platform. So I want to show you all that. So we're going to add another one. And it is, the ticker symbol is AIOT. Okay, the name is Powerfleet. All right, this is the stock that we're going to add to the portfolio today. So let me run this up here and make this chart bigger. And this is the reason why we're adding this to the portfolio. Okay, first things first, as you can tell, we haven't done a price prediction on this chart at all. So we first need to create the areas that we suspect the buyers and the sellers to be. Okay. So what we're going to do here first. So right here is a location that we have buyers into the market for Powerfleet. Okay, so let's go ahead and make that into a buy pocket. There's another one right here. Okay, here's another one here. And then there's a bigger one all the way down here at the bottom right here. Okay, so now we got that set. We know where the buyers are. Now, where are the sellers? Well, the biggest seller is going to be up here. Okay, so now you may be wondering, well, why in the world would you want to add this to the portfolio when price is already next to a sell pocket? Because I suspect that the market's going to try to break this sell pocket and continue to go higher. Here's a sell pocket right here. Okay. And then let's add one right over here. Okay, so we got those marked. Now, there's one here too, so I just don't want us to forget about this area. Now, let's go to the 2 real quick and show you the marking on the 2. So you can see that this stock is in an uptrend, right? This is the reason why I think the price is going to try to break this first sell pocket. It's because we got this congregation of price bars right here. Okay, this won't happen unless people are not buying. If people aren't buying, they will not create this congregation of price bars all in the same price area. If people were selling, the market would have gone down. That would have been the reaction. But we have what? 6 2-day price bars, which is equivalent to 12 days, and this market still hasn't gone down. The only reason that that's the case is because someone is trying to keep this price propped up. That's the only reason. And you can tell by this right here on the 2, that weakness bar right here on the 2, the next 2 days, the outcome should have been price continuing to go down. But look what happened. The market in Powerfleet traded as high than the prior 2-day high, and even closed higher than the prior 2-day high. Again, all that signifies that the market is currently being moved by the buyers. Like, they have more motivation than the sellers right now. Here it is on the 3. Same thing here on the 3. Here it is on the 4 as well. Look at that. Sellers came in on this 4-day bar. It was mixed in with buyers too, because buyers took control of the price at the low of this price bar and brought it all the way up there towards the middle on the close. But then the next 4 days, price still got hit with sellers, but then those buyers were more determined. They was able to close the price higher up there towards the high of the bar. Again, I'm just showing you clues of how you can tell who's moving the price. Here it is on the 5. Okay, so we have 23 hours and 53 minutes left, and it looks pretty decent there. Here it is on the weekly chart. This is what happened in Powerfleet the last week. Okay, we got 2 consecutive weeks of where buyers are trying to come into the market. Here it is on 2 weeks. This is very powerful on the 2 weeks right here. Okay, I want to show you this area here first. Okay, these 2 price bars, 2 weekly price bars. Weakness, strength, right? Okay, we got weakness, strength. Okay, weakness, strength. Something is going on. This whole area is where the battle is being waged between buyers and sellers, right? I think the buyers wanted more, because this 2 weekly price bar was definitely weak. Sellers definitely took control of price over the 2 weeks of this price bar was being formulated. No doubt about it, right? When you see that price bar though, the expectation would be, hey, price continuing to go down. But instead, what happened the next 2 weeks? Price went right back up. Right back up. So that again is a massive clue telling us, look, somebody is wanting this stock to go up higher. And I'm paying attention to it. I'm looking at it, say, I can see you. I see what you're trying to do. Let's go ahead and look for it to go higher then. We're not going to be in the way. We're just going to pay attention, side eye the market a little bit. Say, okay, I think I see what they're trying to do. Now, looking at this on the 2 weeks, this area right here is engulfed with selling right here. Okay. If Powerfleet is able to break through that area, it won't be a problem for this market to hit $7. So we got to wait to see how long that process is going to take. Is something that I don't know. I can't tell you. You know, if I knew when price was going to move, I would not be on this platform at all. I'll keep it to myself, and I won't be sharing the things that I know about the markets if I could time precisely when markets are going to move. But I don't have that capability yet. So let's go ahead and look at this on the 3 weeks. Okay, so I do like the 3 weeks too. Here it is on the 5. Very, very strong on the 5 too. Yeah, I think on the long term, like 5 weeks monthly time frame, I don't think $7 would be a problem for this stock. Okay, here it is on the monthly chart so far too. So now let me look at this on the hourly chart. I want us to see there's like a sell pocket right here. So let's look at it on the 1 hour then. Let me zoom out a little bit for everybody. Yeah, I don't even see a sell pocket within that spot. All right. So now let's go back to the daily. We're going to add this to the chart. And we are going to look for price to go up. Now, we're going to target this first sell pocket at the high. Okay, we're going to do that. I'm not crazy. We understand that this is a problem. This is an issue. There's still a probable chance that the buyers won't be able to successfully get these sellers out of this pocket. And if they're able to bring it to the top, then at least we want to take some off the table. That is 7.89% at $5.88 there. Okay. Our next target is going to be at this next sell pocket, which is around $6 to $6.05, 10.82% at the high of that sell pocket. And then next target is going to be around $6.25 to $6.40 or $6.35, 16.33. And I'm not going to run it all the way up to $7 yet, but I do see that in the long term. So let me run that back. Okay, so we're just going to try to target those two areas. I mean, these three sell pockets. So yeah, let's add this to the chart now. Okay. So the ticker symbol is, what is today, the 22nd? Okay. The ticker symbol is AIOT. The company name is Powerfleet. The price is $5.45 right now. Okay, so that's it. See how simple that is, right? So we'll come back, look at the overall performance of these stocks. Like the first one we already did, we bought it the 17th, sold it on the 19th, 12, almost 13% gain right there. So we're going to keep watch over these next four stocks. Like I said, some of them are already hitting sell pockets, so we need to keep pretty much in tune with see how price reacts now, because if we get the weakness, then we might just want to go ahead and cut these out and then let the market find another stock that has another opportunity to continue to go up. All right, so those are those stocks there. Let me go ahead and save this, and that is it. Make sure you guys maintain profit, and as always, trade different.